Hello, Lucas Nation fans. Welcome back to another exciting podcast. This is the Lucas Chat Podcast with your host, Kennedy Lucas, over here at K.L.P Studios and K.L.P Corporations. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying you guys this weekend. I know I had a couple of mix-ups. Again, I did say this in my last podcast and then the talk show. I did decide to push everything forward a day. Like John Blaze got pushed up to the 24th instead of the 25th because I am trying to observe my time kind of because I got some things going on this weekend. Again, I've moved away from my other location here, not my other location, all the way up here to college. Of course, I am in college. If you guys seen my weekend vlogs previously and my room tours, I started college and all that, so I might be going back. I don't want to say so much of home because that place wasn't really so much of home to me, but I may be going back. I may be going back home this weekend, so I decided to push things up a day so I don't miss the uploads for the weekend. Of course, with schoolwork and just a lot of things that's going on here at K.L.P Studios, so that's why we decided to push things ahead of schedule, which I kind of like it. I like the rush, you know. Now again, please be sure to watch the weekend vlog again, where it's called, the title is The Weekend Vlog 55: The Empire Aftermath. That is the main event from the hit show Empire, starring Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson and Yaz, that's his rapper name. I can't remember his name. And Jussie Smollett. Empire came back on, guys, and I am going to do a full-blown aftermath from the first episode. You just watched the show that got pushed to Thursday instead of Saturday. You know, everything's getting pushed a day ahead. But as of today, we're here to talk about Tomb Raider. Now, again, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I might add. Now, that video game, of course, is one of the prime favorites for most Xbox users. Now, again, I played Tomb Raider when I was like really young, and I couldn't really get so much into it. It wasn't my favorite type of games, but this is just something that I'm trying to get interested in gameplay. As you guys seen in previous game collection videos that I've done in the past, I've been trying to branch out just a little bit with a lot of games like Thief, Syndicate, Remember Me, and so much other titles that are also going to be doing a podcast over. If not already, I will be doing a podcast over Remember Me and Syndicate. Today we're here to talk about Rise of the Tomb Raider. Again, a lot of good things have been coming up with this game. Now, let's see her character's name. Let's see. We're trying to get the name again. I'm trying to remember. Lara Croft. Now, Lara Croft is the main character of the video game franchise Tomb Raider. Again, you've seen her in several video games. You see her in 2 feature films, comic books, novels, and even theme rides, which is really, really cool. Now, again, I've seen one Tomb Raider movie. Now, I'm trying to remember, was it Angelina Jolie who played Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider movie, or is it somebody else? I think it's Angelina Jolie. If she's not in that, please comment below. Who's that? Who's one of the actresses I've seen to play Lara Croft in Tomb Raider? Now, as you guys can see, we're trying to support 720 and 1080p video again for Tomb Raider. We're trying to beef up our podcast and our LPs a little bit more because, you know, we've done pretty good in recording footage, but again, I try to record it as good as I can because, you know, there's a lot of copyright issues on YouTube and Daily Motion, so I try to watch what I try to put out there because as YouTubers, we do have strikes, and I don't want to hit that major strike when doing videos, podcasts, and LPs like this because copyright issues. Now, again, this is a third-person action adventure sequel. It's not a first-person, which would be kind of cool if this game was a first-person adventure, but it's third-person. It kind of reminds me of the series of Uncharted in a way, just by how the way she climbs, how the way she runs, how the way she reacts to her environment. It kind of reminds me of Uncharted just a little bit. Now, again, this is a little bit different. You know, she's an adventurer. Now, fans have been offered brief glimpse of the actual gameplay Rise of the Tomb Raider through video releases, the previous of which were titled Advancing Storm and Prophet's Tomb. The latest video, Descent into Legend, more firmly established an in-depth world of that Lara Croft will be exploring to locate the lost colony of Kinzai, if I said that right. Now, the plot summary of the game here. We have some notes here in Rise of Tomb Raider. Now, in Rise of Tomb Raider, Lara Croft embarks on her first great tomb raiding expedition to uncover the ancient history that places her in a crosshairs of ruthless organization known as Trinity. Now, of course, they have new trailers entitled Descent into Legend. That's the new trailer. It features never before seen gameplay footage of Lara explores vast, of inspiring ancient tombs filled with traps and puzzles. Now, this is the type of game where you're trying to figure out puzzles. You're trying to get out of traps. I know in the first Tomb Raider game there was this one glimpse cutscene game. This one glimpse that she was, I guess, hunting for some food, and she got tied up in something, and some wolves that came, and she had just a bow and arrow, so she had to kill the wolves with just that bow and arrow while on the ground. If you guys seen that footage, just comment below if you've seen it. But I've seen it in previous videos and gameplays. I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a movie. Now, Rise of the Tomb Raider, the sequel to the 2013 Tomb Raider. The first Tomb Raider came out in 2013. Game reboot features high quality CG characters and FX, along with cutscenes created via performance capture. Now, again, performance capture is the same kind of software they use for Uncharted. They suit the actual voice actor and the actual star up to like a black suit and just buttons all over the suit, and they have to sort of react to what the director of the game needs, and that's how they kind of captures that moment. Kind of the same software they use for Uncharted and Grand Theft Auto. They use the same kind of technology too. So this studio is touting Rise of the Tomb Raider as the most immersive and visual stunning Tomb Raider game ever made. Now, that is so true, because as you guys watching the gameplay right now, it looks phenomenal. It looks really good. Like, they really put all the stops with this game. Now, I really do think this game is going to sell big. It comes out later this year, if not next year, for Xbox. I think I mentioned earlier for PS4. I think it might be for PS4. I don't see why not. But I think they're really targeting it more to Xbox viewers, which is fine. I'm more of a PlayStation 4 type of person, but I don't want any hate comments in the comments. But that claim holds based on the material in this new video. Of course, they have videos here linked on this. As we're shown, Lara Croft swimming, braving the snow Siberian landscape, swinging, falling out of harm's way, and provide once again that she is the toughest. I'm trying to pronounce this word, guys. I'm trying to archaeologist, I guess that what that says, the side of Indiana Jones. In a way, she kind of reminds you of Indiana Jones just a little bit, just because of that reason. Let's see, and we're trying to get more word on here. Of course, Rise of the Tomb Raider will be released exclusively. Okay, so as we're seeing these notes here, only exclusively for the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. Now that tells you something, guys. That tells you that they just really want people to play these games on the last gen consoles, and I applaud them for that, because not everybody has a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One due to how expensive they are, especially for college. Now, I don't know about college kids, because I do have roommates who have PlayStation 4s, so they may have got it for Christmas. Lucky them, but I roll with PlayStation 3. I still got my PlayStation 3. I love it, and my 3DS. And I do have a next gen console. Is the Wii U? That's one of the next gen, and the PlayStation Vita is part of the next gen consoles as well. So those are my only two next gen consoles I really have. But alongside the last gen, I'm still rocking my PlayStation 3. Speaking of that, I played Uncharted 3 the last weekend, so you know, good times. Of course, that needs to exclusively, it's going to be released for Xbox One and Xbox 360 on November 10th, 2015. That's correct, later on this year in November in North America, and on November 13th, 2015 in Europe. So, again, really, 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 uh, really good to have it all over the world. Oh, and as we're now getting word, hold on. Uh huh. Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting word now that the game will later be made available for Microsoft Windows in early 2016 and subsequently on PlayStation 4 late 2016. So I think they may be doing something a little bit more with Sony. Now that we're getting word that this game is set to be released out also for PlayStation 4 only in the late 2016. So there's hope for our Sony players. So as we're getting more word here, just look at the gameplay, guys. It's just amazing how well they can really perform all of this stuff. I'm truly am amazed with the amount of stuff that they're really doing for Tomb Raider. Just really good, and you see all the gun action and all the graphic quality style of it, and she's really doing everything in this game. Now, again, this is one of the games where you just want to get it just because you want to explore what the character can do into this video game. It looks really amazing, guys. It does remind me of Uncharted, but you know, everybody can do the same thing but have different characters. I mean, that's no problem against that. Now, I would be kind of upset if they try to make a knockoff brand of Uncharted or knockoff even from Tomb Raider, a knockoff brand for that. But they really pull out all the stops here. She's dangerous. Now, Rise of Tomb Raider is unique because it allows for more mobility, allowing players to utilize combat tactics and sneak attacks and stealth maneuvers. Now, as you guys play, and if you guys get this game for Xbox One, of course, I probably won't be getting it for the Xbox One version, but um, as you guys play along this game, you guys, it's sneaky, it's tactical. You got to think about a lot of puzzles. You got to think about a lot of stuff going on to this gameplay, and it's very, very, very immersive with this gameplay. And I truly believe that this game will sell a lot of money. Is really, really awesome. Very, very great for what it does, and just you keep it lifted for Tomb Raider. So I hope you guys did enjoy this podcast today. Rise of Tomb Raider, again, very, very excited for that game to come out and to see what it can do. Of course, I'll be reviewing it furthermore. It might win the top 4 for the website, so please be sure to check out the website for next month in November. It may win number 1. Who knows? We just got to look at it. We got to review it here at K.L.P Studios. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's podcast. Please remember to check out the Weekend Vlog 55, The Empire Aftermath. That show is going to be kicking. Of course, it's going to be rushed in. It's going to be pushed a day ahead. If you have not already, please go check out John Blaze. One of my movies, K.L.P Studios produced it. I wrote it and directed, and I'm also in it. So, John Blaze, rated PG-13. Viewer discretion is advised to all of you guys out there. For my young Lucas Nation fans, but please be sure to check out that movie. Comment below what you think of the movie. Email me. Go on the website and email me. Do anything you want to do. If you have any comments, concerns, I'll even take some hate comments because I know you guys are a true fan because y'all watched it. So please be sure to check out John Blaze. It is out now, so check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast, Rise of Tomb Raider. We have good luck for you for that game title. As of right now, I'm Kennedy Lucas, logging out.